Hello everyone, welcome back to Vergara's Adventure. Today, we have a very special episode where we'll be shedding light on 20 endangered species from around the world. These incredible creatures are facing various threats, and it's crucial that we raise awareness about their plight. Before we dive in, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell to stay updated on our future content. Now, let's get started. Before we delve into the individual species, let's talk about why conservation is so important. Biodiversity is a key to a healthy planet, and each species plays a unique role in maintaining the balance of our ecosystems. Protecting wildlife is essential for maintaining the balance of nature and for preserving our environment for future generations. Every species on the planet plays an important role as part of the natural cycle of life, so we must take action to conserve our wildlife. Unfortunately, many are on the brink of extinction due to habitat loss, climate change, poaching, and other human-related activities. Number 1 on our list is the Amur leopard, the rarest big cat on Earth, with only about 84 individuals left in the wild. Over the years, the Amur leopard hasn't just been hunted mercilessly. Its homelands have been gradually destroyed by unsustainable logging, forest fires, road building, farming, and industrial development. Moving on to number 2, the vaquita, a critically endangered porpoise facing extinction with less than 10 individuals remaining. Unsustainable and illegal fishing practices are the main drivers pushing vaquita to extinction, particularly due to bycatch from illegal fishing. At number 3, the Javon rhino, with only around 70 Javon rhinos are currently estimated to remain in the world, making this critically endangered rhino species one of the most threatened large mammal species on Earth. They're confined to one park on the extreme southwestern tip of the Indonesian island of Java Ujung Kulon National Park. Number 4, the pangolin, the most trafficked mammal in the world. These little guardians have survived thousands of years of natural changes, but now they are on the verge of extinction due to habitat loss and illegal poaching. More than 1 million pangolins were brutally murdered for black market trade in the past 10 years. That is 11 pangolins every hour. And number 5, the Sumatran orangutan, losing its habitat rapidly due to deforestation. Sumatran orangutans are critically endangered with only about 9,200 left in the wild. The primary reason orangutans are endangered is habitat loss due to logging, forest fires and timber clearing for agriculture, including palm oil plantations and human settlements. Now, let's talk about number 6, the mountain gorilla, facing threats from habitat loss, poaching, and political instability. Humans are pushing mountain gorillas out of the wild and into extinction. The biggest threats to this once critically endangered great ape's survival come from political instability, human encroachment, and forest degradation. Only about 1,000 of these great apes remain in the wild, according to the most recent census. At number 7, the saola, also known as the Asian unicorn, a rare species discovered only in 1992. The saola is currently considered to be critically endangered. Its restrictive habitat requirements and aversion to human proximity are likely to Endanger it through habitat loss and habitat fragmentation. Number 8. The snow leopard, adapted to harsh mountain environments, but facing climate change and poaching. Poaching, habitat loss, declines in natural prey species, and retaliatory killings resulting from human-wildlife conflict are the main reasons this big cat is under threat. The other major impact on snow leopard survival is the climate crisis. Number 9. The loggerhead sea turtle, grappling with plastic pollution and coastal development. Loggerhead turtles are protected under the Endangered Species Act. 9 distinct population segments (DPS) are listed as endangered or threatened. This means that the loggerhead turtle is in danger of extinction now or in the foreseeable future, throughout all or a significant portion of its range. And at number 10, the Cross River gorilla, with only around 300 individuals remaining. Cross River gorillas were formerly more widespread and abundant than they are today, the result of hunting and habitat loss. Although hunting has been reduced in recent years, the loss of even a few individuals to poaching represents a major threat to the long-term viability of the population. Moving on to number 11, the Mexican wolf, critically endangered with only a handful remaining in the wild. With at least 241 Mexican wolves in the wild today, they're considered critically endangered, and by the late 1970s, had become extinct in the wild, with only 7 remaining wolves to launch the breeding program to save the species. Number 12, the northern white rhino, functionally extinct with only 2 females left. Barring a sensational discovery, however, the northern white rhino is functionally extinct. This is a term used by conservationists to describe a species or subspecies that still exists, but in such small numbers that it is doomed to die out. Today, poaching for their horn is a main threat. The white rhino is particularly vulnerable to poaching because it is relatively unaggressive and lives in herds. 13th on our list is the kakapo, a flightless parrot from New Zealand, facing threats from introduced predators. The kipipi is a nocturnal, flightless parrot, and its strangeness doesn't end there. It's critically endangered and one of New Zealand's unique treasures. There are only 247 kipipi alive today. 14th, the hawksbill turtle are protected under the Endangered Species Act and listed as endangered. A major threat to hawksbill turtles is the loss of nesting habitat and coral reefs. Due to coastal development, rising seas from climate change, and pollution. Coastal development, including shoreline hardening or armoring, for example, seawalls, can result in the complete loss of dry sand suitable for successful nesting. And finally, at number 15, the northern hairy-nosed wombat, one of the rarest marsupials on Earth. A major threat to the northern hairy-nosed wombat's survival is its low population size. Small or isolated populations are more susceptible than larger populations to local catastrophes, flood, fire, or disease, loss of genetic diversity and inbreeding. We are almost there. At number 16, the Philippine eagle, the world's largest eagle, facing habitat destruction and hunting. It is considered to be one of the largest and most powerful among forest raptors. They are also listed as critically endangered by the International Union for Conservation of Nature IUCN, with an estimated number of only 400 pairs left in the wild. These rare eagles have been pushed to the brink of extinction by deforestation, shooting, and other human activity. 17th, the red panda, threatened by habitat loss and poaching. Their primary threats are habitat loss and degradation, human interference, and poaching. Researchers believe that the total population of red pandas has declined by 40% over the past 2 decades. 18th, the Florida panther, struggling with habitat loss, fragmentation, degradation, and vehicle collisions. Today, there are just over 200 left in the wild. They are found in southern Florida in swamplands such as Everglades National Park and Big Cypress National Preserve. 19th, the Sumatran tiger, critically endangered due to poaching and habitat loss. There are estimated to be fewer than 400 Sumatran tigers left in the wild. Hard hit by Indonesia's socio-economic and environmental challenges, the existence of the Sumatran tiger is under threat from rapidly expanding deforestation and forest degradation. And last but not least, at number 20, the African penguin. Populations of the endangered African penguin are declining in the wild due to a variety of threats, including oil spills and depleted prey populations as a result of overfishing. And there you have it, folks, 20 endangered species that urgently need our attention and protection. The fate of these incredible creatures is in our hands, and by raising awareness, supporting conservation efforts, and making sustainable choices, we can make a difference. If you found this video informative, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and let us know in the comments which endangered species you're most passionate about. Thank you for watching, and until next time, stay curious.